I'm just a lazy video gamer, even too lazy to make a new intro. Hello out there in Videoland, it's me again, the lazy video gamer, and yes, you saw it already, I wear my hair in a different fashion, in the modding fashion, cause this is my latest, my last mod that I probably do for a while. I thought many times about to make a racing cap, but my space is limited and I don't have up here the chance to make a sit down cap, so I thought about which games would I like to play the most with a racing wheel, and what easy solution is there out, and I found it, of course. So let me show you how I mod my outrun, my modded outrun cap to a easy racing cap. Let's go. So, of course, there are many racing wheels out there in Videoland. I tried the racing wheel from my daughter out. She bought herself a Mario Kart designed racing wheel for the Nintendo Switch from Hori, but it didn't work out with the wingman converter, and now you maybe guess it, and you see it over there. Of course, as a Sega fan, on an Outrun cap you should play Sega games. Now what I did was get me a wood plate, put on some black foil as second step. The first step, in fact, was I lowered those holding plates from this high down there, removed the J panel also, and that's why I did this. I have down there stored the original board for the reason when I am deciding to play it in a other way, in the regular fashion way, to have it in the near. So, as I mentioned, little wood panel in, and as I also said, with the wingman converter I had some issues. Maybe some other USB adapters would serve properly, but there is of course an easier way. The original Sega Saturn racing wheel. This racing wheel back in the day came without foot pedals, so you have all functions you need on the wheel: acceleration, brake, changing view, gear shifting, and it still feels good. Yes, maybe you would say now, there would be some cooler steps to mod the cap some cooler racing with, but it's an easy solution. I like to play with the buttons. And there is also, of course, a next step. I'm not finished. Once again, I bought me some wood plates, because as you see, now when the board is lowered, you see the screws, and you have here a big hole, and I try to then place a wood plate down here, cut it out, but this is a boring part, so I skip that. And for you now, I don't want to dare you to watch, I show you the finished product. So I'm finished. I don't know how long it took me in time, cause I take my time when I'm doing such a work. First I had of course to cut out the wood. It was, let me tried something in this form, and the difficulty was, of course, to get the roundings and edges for, and the angle then when you put it in, or when I put it in, correct. I tried it out, and I realized that these straight lines are not that great. So luckily I had a second little board around, and I take this one who was now cut it to the edge, that I know where I have to take special a look out on it. I draw the lines, and now I have a little bit prettier one, who has this not straight lines in it. Let's put it in. And oh, I forgot, I of course used my marker to make the borders on the inside as well, not on left and right, also black, that it doesn't look that crappy. So you probably can see it. I used some black isotape over there to, yeah, let me say, fake a perfect round. So now fill it in behind the cable, in front of the cable, with some, I mentioned it once or twice before, I call them Plastofix. They are, yeah, sticky glues to put on a poster or something like that on a wall. What I'm missing now is, of course, yeah, let me say, a speedometer on, or tachometer on the left, on the right, to fake a little design. That's missing. But for today it has
Sega Rally Championship
to be enough. I checked it up in a store. I couldn't find some stickers for my purpose. Not today, maybe tomorrow. As I mentioned, I don't like playing on a bar chair with foot pedals in my small room. I'm a little bit scared. I think I would fall behind myself, and the space is not here to make a sit-down version. So, for my confession, I played it yesterday one or twice, so I don't think completely, but I won't get to the first place. I'm not very good in gaming. I like it just to do. But for a little resume, the play is good, it's cool. The Saturn racing wheel has no force feedback, so that makes it a little bit more stable, I think, for playing on a cab. Of course, yes. It has an Outrun cab. Should be tested with the best version of Outrun who is out there in Videoland. Now, if I'm calculating, the cheapest cab is around $400. The Saturn costs you $100 with this game, and yes, a step-down voltage converter or a reaching code adapter would do as well. Isn't that cheap. You had to calculate, if you don't have a Saturn already, that you calculate it with $100 would be expensive. You can find cheaper versions or for game for $50, an adapter for $50. So you're practically, by $200 you need an HDMI cable for the Saturn as well, also around $40-50, yeah, $650, and then you have to look at the monitor and buy yourself a monitor converter, also $30, and a sound solution and cables, yeah. Once again, $80 with a with cables for the audio, $100 as well. So you would be by $800. You would have the steering wheel, maybe $50 with shipping. So just for this game, yeah, would be pricey. And then again, a decor, but any other game like Daytona USA, like Sega Rally, like Wipeout. Maybe if it's playable cool with a racing wheel. I don't know, I didn't check it out before. Wouldn't be that expensive. And place-taking, then buy more cabs, or yes, mod a racing cab like the Outrun or Ridge Racer cab from there's a company in America, I believe they are calling by Stuff Arcades. They offer a modding set, and then you have hundreds of racing games on your cab. But do you have this version of Outrun? Do you have Sega Rally on it? I don't know. I don't know the game list. And I like, if I'll be honest, to play my own games on a cab. I like my Pandora box modded arcade one-up, but if you have it modded by yourself, you know how to mod it more or customize it for your own use.
Congratulations!
So, and that was it for this week's episode of the Lazy Video Gamer Show. I hope you enjoyed it. As I mentioned, it will be my last modding video for a long time, or maybe forever. Maybe I get a new idea or not. Who knows? Plays cool. Looks kind of weird from the side, but in fact, also, as I mentioned, I decided to leave the form factor of the cabin itself in this condition that it is to, if I have the mood to build it back. So thank you for your time, thanks for watching again, and I hope you have a fantastic week, a fantastic Sunday, and don't forget, the game is never over. I'm just a lazy video gamer, even too lazy to make a new intro.